Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace, and welcome back to my channel. And today I want to do week 12 of the weekly collage challenge by Margarete Miller. And this is my template thing that I use, but I'm going to move it aside because I don't need it right this moment. And let's go over the prompts. So this is week 12, so you need to do the hashtag 2025 CWP12 to see what others have done with these same, trying to adjust my light here, with these same prompts. So the first thing is something with a spiral shape, a piece of decorative paper, a fragment of a recipe or a cookbook page. I'm not doing that one. A vehicle, something fancy to wear, and the bonus is stars. Quite honestly, I might not do that one either because it's my collage. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that these are suggestions, and you're supposedly supposed to use all the prompts or 5 of the prompts. The bonus is there to swap out one thing. But you know, it is always our own work, and this could just be a jumping off place, which means you can do variations. So we might do that today. I know that I'm not going to use a fragment of a recipe or a cookbook page because I don't have room to add that in, and I mean, I could, but it just doesn't fit. You know, I gotta have it fit. Anyway, so let's just get started on this and see. Now, unlike normal, I have not done the background yet. I have the background pieces here. And the background pieces are my decorative paper. So you probably can tell where I'm going with this. I have already cut my circle. You can see, I mean, not cut it, but I've already drawn a circle on here as to where I want this to be, which would be here, and I've drawn it on here too. So I'm going to roughly cut out that circle and then put them on the page. And that means I'm mostly going to cut out the circle. And then I'll smooth it up with the sanding block or a nail file or something, but you know. But I'm going to mostly cut out this circle just because this is easier to do if I do that. Now, I didn't get my whole circle drawn there, so let's get this up here. And it may be because it's underlapping the other piece. That could be. So we have this as one decorative paper. That's going to go like that. And then these are my other pieces here. We'll go over those in a moment. And then this, you probably can kind of tell where I'm going here. So this is going to be my other piece of decorative paper. There's this part of the circle. So let's cut that out. And then we'll proceed from there. Took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do because, again, I was totally stumped by something spiral. So I'll show you what I was going to do, or something I considered, and then I'll show you what I am doing. Okay, that I'll have to push off just a little bit because I want that white. I want this has been torn, so we have the white underneath. And the reason I want to show the white is I want this to look like ocean to sand. So we have a little bit of the ocean, and when the lapping waves come in, there's a little bit of froth. And I thought that white showing gave you the idea of a little bit of a little bit of froth. Let me show you what I was considering, and some things I still will consider. But I came across this little quote that says, some say that art imitates life, but sometimes I think it's the other way around. And it is in a spiral, but it is almost as big as the whole thing here. And I just couldn't make that work. It didn't lead me anywhere to anything else. So I have decided that I will use shells because we have spiral shells here, but I'm not going to use these. I have others that I'm going to use that are also spiral. So let's go with it. The spiral shape is going to be my seashells. And you know, so that's going to be there. And then I'm not doing the cookbook page or the recipe. The vehicle is this faux stamp. Well, it's not really a faux stamp. It came on a piece of mail, and it had like a QR code that was added onto here that I cut off. So it's like a bulk mail kind of thing. And it says summer vacation, and it is the little van there with palm trees. So that's going to go on here as my vehicle. And then something fancy to wear is this lady, and her dress has these flowers on the straps, and you know, so I'm considering that fancy wear. So she's wearing a fancy bathing suit, maybe. So maybe that's her bathing suit. It would fit. And you can't tell. It looks like a bathing suit at the top. I think this came from a cut and collage book that I have. And I think that she was maybe a pinup girl, and they just did part of the pinup girl. And it's going to go like here somewhere. So let's just see how we go with this. I'm going to go ahead and get this background put down. I filled up my glue. Aren't you proud of me? So I should have plenty of glue in my bottle to put these things down. And as you know, I'm working on these coaster collages is my substrate. My coasters, my substrate for these collages. I'm calling them coaster collages. And so I want this to be somewhat at an angle here, so that you got the okay, that's good. I'll have to do a little more trimming. And then this is the water, which I'm going to have some of the white of the ripped showing, because I think that presents itself as the froth when you get gentle waves coming in. So, and we've got this lady here, and she is in her fancy bathing suit. So this is at the beach. So we've got a little beach scene going on here. Let's put that like that. You won't see much of this down here. I want this little piece of white to show up here. Okay. Just like that. So see, we've got a little bit of stuff we need to cut off here. I have a little bit of a stuffy nose today. I don't really have a cold, but maybe it's allergies with some plants blooming and things. So that came out of, this water came out of this piece of paper. And you see it has little ripples in the water. So I just cut it along the line of this ripple here, trying to mimic the wave coming in. And hopefully I accomplished that to some degree. So we're going to cut this off right along here. I cut it off. I mean, I cut it into a circle shape, but ooh, that is not dry. So we'll get that off. And the other piece is so small. I'm going to do it with this other line is, I don't know if you can see the white on it. It is so small that I can do it with the nail file here. So if you don't like the sound, pause it. Mute it for a moment. I wish they actually had a mute button on the YouTube. They don't. You have to just turn it down. I think they don't want you to mute the advertisements. Okay. So we're going to get this kind of sanded off and rounded off nicely. Again, forgive the noise. Okay, and then I am going to do just a tiny bit of inking around the edge of this. I have inked around most of them, but I'm really mostly wanting to get, that didn't come off very good. Because this, when you do it with sandpaper, it leaves a little bit of an edge there, and I don't want that white to be around there. So I'm not really doing a whole lot of inking anyway in this color. Frayed burlap is very similar to the color of the sand, so it doesn't really show up much. But that's okay. I didn't need for it to. Just to cover up the white. Okay. Now, we are going to put her here. And she's cut straight off. She didn't have the rest of her body. I wish that she had. But in this collage book, she actually was in a square. And this is the other part, but basically a square. And that is what I cut her out of. And I wish she had the rest of her body, but she doesn't. But I want to put her over here because she's also cut straight off right here. So I want to make sure that I don't have any straight edges. So that's how we're going to do her, is like that. Move it over just a little tiny bit like that. Then my stamp, if you will, looks like a little VW bus or van, little VW van. It's going to go here, just tucked under her, just basically so you see the van, because that's the vehicle. And then the fancy to wear is her bathing suit with the flowers on the shoulders. And spiral. My spiral shapes are these. And I chose this one because it is a spiral. I don't know what these shells are called, what their name is. There's, shells have different, conch and whatever else. I don't know. See, I need to move that up just a bit. So we can put this here like that. And then, so I'm basically going to cover up the squared off edge at the bottom of her with these shells. And I just want to make sure that I have her where I want her to be. And so those cover it up, but then I had this one little extra shell I just thought I'd throw in there because it's also a spiral shape. And that's basically what I'm going to do here. It's just like that. Now, the bonus is stars. I'll have my star-shaped whatever this is, rubber stamp. But I really would like to use a starfish. I don't know if I have anything small enough. I did not. These shells came out of the antiquarian sticker book, is where the shells came from. I did not find any starfish. I have a piece of scrapbooking paper with starfish on it, but they're huge. It's like they're like as big as this whole, each one, and they're all like overlapping. So that's not. But I do have, I may have. Let me get her down, and then we'll look at that. I'm just gonna glue her down. I want to do this more like that. Yes, I think I do. More like that maybe, or more like this. I think I had it more like this because I wanted to see, I think I wanted to see some of the sand maybe behind her head. Well, this is straight. I also want to do it straight to the writing because of putting this on the back. The design of the writing, it needs to be covered in the back. Okay, so I'm going to do her like this. So let's get her down. And then I will look to see if I have these binders that have oh wait, I don't want to do that low on this side. So let me wipe that off because that stamp's got to go behind her there. So let me do it over here, this way. And I'm going to look at that to see if I have starfish. It's quite possible. I could possibly have starfish there. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're going to get her down right here. This is where she's going. Then I can... No, I'll just leave the rest of her open until I get this in where I want it to go, which is about like that. Let me go ahead and cut this off. And then we'll be ready. Okay, I'll probably have to kind of sand around that area. There was nothing else that's going to get cut off, I don't think, past her little bit right here. So I'll just do that a little bit. Okay, now. Oh, so where did my little stamp go? So we're going to use this little stamp here. And do this straight across here. I'm not going to put that down yet because let me see if I can, let me see. I can bring you in just a little bit so you can see a little, whoops, sorry. I hit the camera. Let me get my thing out here. It may take me a second, so hold on just a minute. I did not think about a starfish until just now. So I'm rolling over here to where these stickers are. And I'm not sure which one it is in. I have 3. Oh, I have to bring you back up. I have 3. Let me do that. I have 3 binders like this. They're cropping style. And they are full of stickers because I scrapbooked for 20 years ago. So I have lots and lots and lots of stickers. So I am looking to see if this is where I might have, I don't think it is. No, this is miscellaneous stuff. But I have it all divided up into vacations and blah, blah, blah. So let me close this one back up and get the next one. And one I know is Christmas, so it's not going to be in that. My wheels are kind of noisy on my roll around stool here. So this one, I should see if I can, I don't think I can make you see this, I'm sorry. but you don't want to see me trying to figure this out, I don't think. That's fine. Okay, here's the vacation stuff. I might can move you up a bit to show you what I'm looking at. You can see some of my stash I have, and my messy desk. But I have lots of stickers. Lots of stickers and that sort of thing. I got a light in the way right here. So hopefully it's not too glaring for you. I thought I had some ocean stuff. It doesn't look like I do. Maybe I don't have any starfish. That's all fruits. There's barbecue. I may not have anything that is... I could have sworn I did. You know, but I have gotten rid of a lot of things. And beach, that's just not something I do very much with. I'm not a beach person. I'm a mountain person. So we didn't ever really go to the beach much, a little bit. And I had some things like that, but it doesn't look like I have anything like that. So I will just have to wing it with something else, like my star stamp. I have some little tiny stars like this that are shiny, which you might find something shiny. I have some little stars like this. You might find some shiny stars that, you know, is somebody dropped something on the beach. Think about that. Or I could do my stamp. So we're just going to leave that laying aside for the moment. I'll think about that. And I'll go ahead and glue this down now. I'm going to bring it back down and back in so you can see. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down now because I'm not going to be putting anything under it. I thought if I had a little starfish, something or another, and I probably will run across one after I finish this. And that's okay. Maybe another time. But like I said, beach stuff is not usually something I will have handy since I'm not a beach person. I mean, I've been to the beach many times. It's not like I don't go to the beach. It's just that that's not the vacation I'm after necessarily. I'd rather go to the mountains. Okay. There we go. Now we got that down. And all the shells are going to go on top, so I'm going to go ahead and get her down. So let me know what do you guys like to do? Are you beach people, mountain people, cruising people? I like cruises. We've been on several cruises. I like cruises. I don't like for them to be too long. I don't think I would be a person that would do, you know, a 15-day cruise because the tight quarters get to me after a while. But if we spent extra money and got a little bit bigger room, who knows? I might be more inclined. Okay, so I like the way that looks. Now where's my shells here? So I want this one over here. I liked the color of this one. And so do I want to do it that way or this way? The swirl part's really what I'm after, so it doesn't matter if it goes off the edge a little bit. I wasn't necessarily trying to make them go off the edge, but it's okay if they do, I think. I don't really mind. And then this one will fill out the rest. Let's do it this other way. I got her a little further down than I originally wanted her, but that's okay. I'm going to do this one on top of that one, like that. Well, now I don't look like I have much room for, I could have stuck another shell up under here. up here. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will do that. Stick it under there a little bit. Let's see if I can get that back up. Huh. You see, sometimes I glue things down when I don't really mean to yet. I think I like another shell up there. This little one here, which is also a spiral. And originally when I was saying swirl, it's not really a swirl, it's a spiral. Okay, so I think I want to stick that underneath this part. There, yeah, I think I like that. Also, you know, maybe I rethink this. Let me look at this, because I had this one, which is also a spiral here, and I thought about using that one instead because it was skinnier and didn't take up as much space, and more of the sand shows through. So let's see, I don't know if I like that one. There, let's try this one here, maybe on top a little bit. That one is a spiral as well. So all three of these are spiral, plus that one. I don't like that. Let's move this over and down a little bit, you know, because her hands and, you know, everything's cut off down here. So I was trying to cover all of that straight edge up, because I don't like that. That just doesn't look realistic. And maybe like this. See, that needed to be up just a little bit higher. Maybe I use this here and this here, like this, and let that one show through a little bit, and then move this one here, like that. Okay, that's not bad. How does it look on camera here? That's not too bad. Let's move that one like that a little bit. That's not bad. I'm definitely going to put this one up here. Or should I put a different one? I thought I had it all planned. Oh, I like that one too. Well, maybe I'll do that one and this one. Like that. I don't think I like this one. So, unless I put it on top, maybe I would like it better on top, like that. Maybe. I could move that one over a little bit. Okay, that's not bad. Just move that up a little bit. And over a little bit. Okay, I think that's not bad. Because even though that's cut off right there, it looks like her arm is just bent. That's not bad. What if I did this one this way? Like that. Let the tip of it be cut off. Like that. Oh, I'm talking softly, sorry. Do it like that. And then this would be cut off right here. That would be cut off right there. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't like this with this. So let's try a different shell. How about this one? It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Like this one. It's a little smaller. Maybe I like it underneath here better. I think I might like that one down there better, but how would this one look up here? This way. With this one. Maybe. I think I like that the best. I do like this shell though. Let's try that again. And so this little part would get cut off here, which is okay. I don't mind that. Oops. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this one. I think, well, let me put it this way. I know I want this one. This way. Like this. Is that the way I had it? Huh. I do not remember how I had it. Did I have it this way? Maybe. No, that's the way it's going. I don't know if that's how I had it or not. And did I have this over the top? I think I did. Of it. And then this one. Underneath like that. That's not how I had it. I don't remember how I had it. That quickly I forgot how I had it. But it doesn't really matter. It's gonna all work out. However I do it, it'll work out fine. Okay, is that good? Yeah, I think I like that one better than this long one. So we're doing this one next. I'm sorry this is taking me so long. I thought I had it all worked out. But, alas, I did not. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well. My husband and I are doing well. So we're going to put that right like, come on, right like that. Just like that. And then we'll stick this one on top. I like this. This is my favorite one because I like the color of it. And I had a hard time finding some with some color. They were mostly browns and things like that. But this one had this turquoisey, which worked out well to go with that. So we're going to stick that right there. Just like that. So we finished that off, and then I'm going to put these up here. And then I got to figure out about the stars. Or star. The star. Maybe one star. That someone could pretend it's a starfish. I don't know. Maybe I do it in a color that blends in, which the starfish would blend in with the sand. So maybe I do it that way. See, how did I have this? See, I don't even remember how I had this. But we're going to do it. I don't think I had it this way, but that's the way I'm going to do it. just, you know, it's whatever. I actually took a picture of how I originally had it, and I didn't even look at the picture. I mean, I had it on my iPad, and I didn't even look at the picture because I film with my phone, so I couldn't do it on my phone. Okay, now I need to, whoops, before I glue that down, I need to finish gluing this down. Or glue this down again. I had to lift it up. So let's get this down. There we go. There we go. And then we'll put this guy down. Okay. Now, do we want to do a star? I don't know. Don't know that I want to do a star. Well, I thought about, okay, I might could do this. Let me see if I can get this up. Get one of these shiny ones up here. Come on. There it goes. I thought I could put a star in her hair. Right here. Maybe right there. And she would have something else fancy to wear. Is that what it says? Fancy? Yeah, fancy. Something fancy to wear would be a star in her hair. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. It's a sticker, so I also thought about just adding a star to the center of her flower on her shoulder. Or it could do it right here at the strap. Right here. What happened to the star? Uh-oh. I have to get another one. Some of the shiny came off, so now it doesn't look like a star anymore. These are old. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, I started scrapbooking in 1994. And my last scrapbook, I think, was 2008. I have about 20. I did them yearly. I did like a year-long scrapbook each year. Had a scrapbook for each year. And so I have about 20 because most years took two scrapbooks. I used the Creative Memories scrapbooks. I think we'll put that in her hair, just right there, and just not worry about it. And so there we go. So the only thing I did not use was the cookbook. So let's go over. Something with a spiral shape. We have the shells. I have spirals. A piece of decorative paper. Well, that's my water paper and my sand paper. A fragment of a recipe or cookbook I'm not doing. A vehicle is my little VW bus in this stamp right here. And something fancy to wear is her bathing suit with the flowers on the shoulders. And then the star is also something fancy to wear because she has a star in her hair, like a clip to clip it back over her ear. And that is my collage for week 12. I appreciate you coming along. Whoops. I hope you enjoyed this process, watching my thought process, my change in thought process. I like this. I like the colors. It's nice and vivid. Most of the ones I do have not have had that much color in them, so this one was kind of fun. And it's a little beach scene, kind of, sort of. So anyway, I appreciate you coming along. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate all of you who come to watch, and I appreciate all of you who choose to comment. I have several ladies that comment every single time, and I absolutely adore that, and I thank you so much. And others, please comment. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up, a heart, hit the like button, something to let me know what you think. And I appreciate you coming along. And again, I don't need to do this channel if I didn't have you guys watching and letting me know what you think. So I appreciate you coming along, and we will will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.